Welcome to another edition of the P&B Sports Show. I'm Abel Sunday. The stage is set for the biggest football event in the continent as the African Cup of Nations semi-finals take center stage. Egypt face Senegal while Nigeria battle for a place in the final in what promises to be a night of passion, pride, and continental supremacy. Joining me on this program is our in-house sport analyst, Tom Aroko, and from the Center of Excellence, Lagos, we have Walter Odige. Grab your teacup because P&B Sports start now. Welcome back. It's P&B Sports reaching you live from the nation's capital, Abuja. And of course, I have Tom in the show right now, and Walter will join us along the line. Oh, Tom, good morning, and how was your night? It seems like Harmattan is back, right?
Yes, the Harmattan is back. The Harmattan is back. It's a dry weather, but I'm loving the weather. I prefer it to a very, very cold, rainy season. Good morning, Mr. Egon, and good morning, Nigerians and sport lovers.
Yeah, good morning. You don't need to go to Europe anymore because with the weather now, just chill here, enjoy yourself, enjoy your holiday. Instead of going to Europe to go and spend money for because of the weather, because some people travel there, I think it's because of the weather. Don't you think so, Tom?
Yes. But home is home. There is no better place than home.
Okay, Tom, let's dive into the conversation. Of course, today is the big day. That is the biggest news so far in Africa. The semi-final clash against Nigeria versus Morocco. What do you see? This should be the finals before the finals, isn't it, Tom?
Yes. It's fantastic, and we can't wait for the semi-finals, and we hope that somehow Nigeria will scale through and make it to the final.
Okay, Tom, before we go dive deep into this conversation, let's take the interview from Bright Osai Samuel. Let's take his interview. Then we'll come back for a broader discussion about this these semi-finals. Okay, I think we should continue discussion when the video is ready. We'll now go back to this. But we have arguably, we have one of the best attacking force in this tournament. We have the likes of Osimhen combined with Adeloman Lukman. We also have our new fan striker Ako Adams. These guys could play, but the pattern they use against them, or rather the formation Algeria came with, they sat down, allowed us to have the ball. They wanted to hit us on the counter, and of course that did not go. It backfired on them. It did not go on well with them. But coming to Morocco will not do that. Morocco will want to fight for every ball. Morocco will want to attack the Super Eagles as much as they can. Likewise, the Super Eagles will want to sit back as well. They want to attack the Moroccans as well. But with this kind of formation, two managers tactically want to attack each other. Where do you see that Nigerian Super Eagles is going to have a better side of the deal?
Honestly, looking at the Nigerian Moroccan setup, I think what Morocco have been using is a 4-3-3 formation, which has a compact mid block, against a Nigeria that is used to using a 4-3-1-2 or a 4-3-3. It's kind of a hybrid formation. So when we look at this, we're going to be looking at the attack of Nigeria, where we have the likes of Victor Osimhen as a very, very important piece. He's explosive and is a big goal threat. Somebody that has 2 goals left to score, to be the highest goal scorer when it comes to Nigeria. So that makes me think, what have our other attackers before Victor Osimhen, what have they been doing? Then also we have an attack like that with Ademola Lookman as well, who is very creative, who is good at giving assists, and who is a very unselfish player, who also helps the likes of Ako Adams and Victor Osimhen in the defense. And when we see something like that, it's going to be against a Moroccan defense who is extremely organized, and they are the only team that have had 4 clean sheets in this tournament. And I think that also says a lot with the likes of Yasin Bonu, the goalkeeper who has shown extreme shot stopping as well. Then when you look at the midfield rotation of Nigeria, you can also see that the midfield rotation of Nigeria is a very, very compact one, and we usually have the likes of Ndidi, Iwobi, and I think in this match we might not be seeing the likes of Iwobi in this particular match, which will actually be a very, very big concern, and that would be and that would mean that Ademola Lookman might have to sit back lower again to help the midfield with the way he has been doing recent matches against the Moroccan side that has been showing a rotational pivot, and but I think that will be a weakness. That if that and this match will be dependent on whoever has the best midfield as well. Then the way you're looking at the defense, we see that we have great fullbacks, and they quickly take possessions away from our opponent, that's the Nigerian side. And when you see the likes of Osai and the way Osai has been playing, then when you look at our Nigerian defense against a very, very strong Moroccan defense, which also has been questionable, and they have shown to not be as effective as some would expect them to be, especially their earlier matches against the likes of Brahim Diaz, who already has 5 goals already, including some other strikers as well on the Moroccan side. And so, my own opinion, this is the match to watch. But when it comes to setup, I do not think the setup is the main thing. I think the main thing is, will Nigeria be able to withstand the 70,000 fans that will be sitting in the stands for Morocco? Because what Nigeria is going to be playing against, they are going to be playing against 70,011 players on the pitch.
Okay, well said. I think we'll have a Walter now on the show. Walter, welcome. But before I get to you, Walter, let's take this interview first from Osai first.
Right. What caused the issue? Because you don't get agitated normally on the field. What caused the issue between you and that footballer?
He punched my face. He hit my face, So I overreacted. We were winning 2-0, so really and truly I should have just ignored it. But I overreacted. But yes, it's football, So
the last time we played against the host nation, it was in Ivory Coast 2023 AFCON, and we lost that game, and you were on the bench. Now that you'll be playing the next game, how do you see us approaching this game?
Yeah, it's a big opportunity for me. These are games that I dream of, and for me, I want to win the AFCON. So, these opportunities I have to take. I think today I did that. I think the team did that. And each game as it comes, Morocco will be a different team. They have the fans with them, so it will be difficult, but we believe in ourselves. I think the way we're playing, they didn't have a shot on target today. So, we just keep believing in ourselves and keep believing what the manager wants us to do. And I think, we'll beat Morocco too.
Your message to Riyad Mahrez, as this is his final game?
Keep believing.
Your message to Riyad Mahrez,
Message to him?
Yeah, as he's about to retire.
Oh, good luck. And, I used to watch him from young, and he had a great career, and I wish him the best.
Thank you.
Okay, Walter, you heard what Bright said, and I think you are wearing Super Eagles jersey, which I've never seen you support a team like this. Today, I think you are believing, and you keep on believing. Tom even answering you that, but let's go back to you, Walter. What do you agree with Bright?
First of all, let me give you a background story. I made sure I got this jersey yesterday. This was Super Eagles is doing to us at this moment. They are making us fall in love with Nigeria again. They are making us have conversations about Nigeria Super Eagles with a smile on our face. I can't remember the last time we were talking about Nigeria national team, and it's not about. I can remember your questions. It's always, what do you think they have to do? Do you think they can? Do you think they can? But today we are all smiling, we are all positive, we all believe we've got a chance, and I think that's the greatest gift the Super Eagles has given to us in this moment in time. But that being said, Brad Sayi rightly said that they want to win the AFCON. It was on the last four, that got to the final and eventually lost to what's it called now, to Cote d'Ivoire, the host nation. So I think they've experienced that moment formally. They know what it's like. Now, in case they didn't have the reality of that, I think they got themselves prepared for this game today. With that experience, losing the African Cup of Nations final, because Nigeria was probably the best team at that last tournament. Also, they were the most consistent side. Even the Cote d'Ivoire that eventually won the tournament, during the group stage, they played terribly bad, and they had to qualify as one of the third best losers. So, and they eventually went on to win the tournament. So Nigeria was consistent, we are good, and we should have won the tournament. I just feel it was that host nation thing that made Nigeria not to win it against Ivory Coast last year. But this year it's Morocco, so they've experienced that moment, they've lived that moment, and I think the way they've played this tournament, the team has no reason to be afraid of that game. The team has no reason to to want to lose that game. The team has no reason to want to go into that game with fear. Yes, they are playing a very good Morocco side. Don't take that from them. This is a team that are unbeaten at home for the last 16 years. This is a team that are currently on the 24-game unbeaten streak. This is a team that's reached the semifinals of the last World Cup, eliminating Portugal and Spain along the way to their semi-final. So this is a very, very good side. This is a team that did 19 consecutive victories. That is a massive achievement. And so I think we should not get ourselves overly up. We are playing a very good team in Morocco. But what I'm telling you is that the Super Eagles are capable of stopping them today. They have been the best team by far at this tournament. So they have all it takes. They have the firepower. They have the players. I was reading in an interview yesterday. Eric Chell said he was going to sit back and allow Morocco have the ball. That he noticed one or two. I just laughed because I know that cannot be the game plan. Nigeria has to. We have to attack the Morocco national team the way we did Algeria. Within the first 10 minutes of that game against Algeria, I was certain we're going to win. So they need such a start today, a fire start, to put your opponents under pressure, to make them get scared, to make them start being nervous and making mistakes on the pitch. So we have to start very well. Our start today is the most important. So like Usai said, they will try all they can to win this one, and I believe they will beat Morocco today. I believe, but that's my prediction.
Okay, let me still stay with you before I go to Tom as we try to wrap up. You saw what happened against Algeria. Would have gotten even up to 4, if not 5, as the case may be. Possibly, Adams would have even had an hat-trick because he had 2 clear chances that would have put that ball into that net on that fateful day. But if we cannot take our chances like that against Morocco, then don't you think that will come back to haunt us? Because if we can create the space, create the chances, then I think it's another thing for us to also take them as early as possible. Imagine us playing Morocco like that and we have 2 clear chances like that and we did not take them. Do you think the second half will be palatable for us? Let me ask you that, Walter, before I will go to Tom, then we'll try to wrap up the show.
That's a very good question. That's a brilliant question because in football, I believe in a theory that football is a game of chances. Who takes their chances wins the game. That's just what football is all about. You can dominate a team for 90 minutes and you fail to take your chances, and the team gets one chance in the 98th minute, in the 89th minute, and they will win you. So that's just what football is all about. Let me say, Nigeria now against Algeria, that's your criticism. They failed to take their chances in the first half. It was terrible because at halftime we could have been 3 goals up. That's just the truth. At halftime we could have been 3 goals up, but that didn't happen. That didn't work out. And but what we did in the second half, we continued creating those chances, and eventually we scored the first 2 that we got in the second half. So I'm not bothered about them converting the chances because this team has an ability to create so many chances. This team are Nigeria highest scoring national side in the AFCON. They scored 14 goals. No Nigeria national team at AFCON has done this before. Not even the great set. So this is a very good set. This is a formidable set. This is a set that they don't relent. They don't sit at the back. They keep coming after you. They come and they come and they come and they come and they come till they get answers. So it's not like they come and they relax. No, they are coming after you to get answers. A lot has happened to the Super Eagles of Nigeria, and I think these are things we should be proud of. These are things we should be happy of because Nigeria is currently making us proud. We are seeing a different team. So, Mr. Abes Sunday, let me tell you for a fact, keep your mind at peace, keep your mind at rest. Even if they miss chances in the first half, they will come back in the second half and they will continue to create chances. They will continue until they score. I'm positive about this team, trust me.
Well, I know that I'll be calling you because I don't think I can watch that game. I'll be calling you. I can't watch it. I'm being honest. I can't watch it because I will just faint. I'll be calling you to get update. That will be better for me. At least good for my health. But as we wrap up, Tom, we'll be talking about. Please, I need that. Please, as we wrap up, Tom, we'll be talking about the second semi-final games. What about Egypt, Senegal? Nobody's even. It's like Nigeria, Morocco just took the whole shine. But Egypt, Senegal. Where do you think the pendulum will swing to?
I think when it comes to it seems like Egypt, Senegal, it's going to be a tough one because Senegal is a side that has players like Sadio Mane, Iliman Ndiaye, Ismail Assar, Pape Matar, and the Egyptian side is a side that has the great Mohamed Salah, Omar Mamouche, and Imam Ashur, so it's going to be a very, very tough one. But in my own opinion, I'm going to put it on Egypt because Egypt have a lot to prove. The Senegalese side the Egyptian side and the Senegalese side, they played against themselves, I think, 5 times. And in those 5 times, Egypt have won twice and Senegal have won twice. That's in the AFCON. And the last time that they played, I think that was in 2021, Senegal won Egypt as well. But it was ended in 0-0 and went to extra time and then ended in penalties and Senegal came out strong. And also in that year, I think Senegal also lifted the AFCON trophy. So it's going to be a very tough one. If I'm looking at the quality of players that Egypt have at the moment and their scoring ability, I'm going to put it on Egypt. But if I'm going to be looking at the consistency and the reading that Senegal has been having, I'm going to put it on Egypt. But let's give Mohamed Salah the benefit of the doubt and keep Mohamed Salah and the Egyptian team to win. I think that's where the pendulum is going to fall.
Okay, fine. Quickly, Walter, as we try to wrap up, what is the prediction? Where do you think this game will go? I'm talking about the second semi-final game, which is between Egypt and Senegal.
If Nigeria are to make it to the final, I would want Egypt, honestly. I've watched the tournament and Egypt they've been underwhelming. If you ask me, they are I watched the game against Burkina Faso in the round of 16 and they were heavily dominated by Burkina Faso in that game. So they just happened to win because they are Egypt. So same against Ivory Coast, that's Cote d'Ivoire, and in the group stage also against South Africa, I think they didn't perform the way I expected them. So I think Egypt is a weaker nation because of so if I want to, because of my bias for Nigeria, if we are to get to the final, I will pick Egypt to win that game. But the honest truth is, Senegal should easily win this one. Senegal is a far better nation. Senegal are playing better than Egypt at this moment. And if they take their chances, like you rightly said earlier, trust me, Senegal will beat Egypt today.
Okay, your prediction, both games today. Let's know let's start with Nigeria. Your prediction, Nigeria versus Adeko versus Morocco.
I can pop up and say, Nigeria is good, we are this, we are that, but there's a rule. We all know the rule. don't ever trust the Super Eagles. Don't ever trust the Super Eagles. Allow them to shock you. Allow them to surprise you. Don't be too confident because you get yourself out. Like we saw against what's it called now against DR Congo. I'm not like you. I've not recovered from that DR.
He gave it to you that.
I thought, I was thinking about that match for like 3-4 straight days. Like, so it's really, I don't want to put myself in such a situation because I had high expectation. So my prediction, so I'll go with a draw, full-time draw, extra time. But I would like to say Nigeria will win anyhow. If Nigeria don't win in extra time, they will win on penalties. But I will go on 90-minute draw.
Okay, Tom, what about you?
I was going to say the exact same thing. It's going to be 90 minutes draw. I'm going to be patriotic, and I'm going to say that Nigeria is going to come out.
All right, thank you, gentlemen. That brings us to the end of today's edition of the P&B Sports Show. Many thanks to our analyst Tom Aroko and Walter Odige for their expert insight and analysis. Thank you so much, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, you can connect with us on all social media platforms on YouTube and Facebook at Politics&BusinessTV.English, on IG at P&B_TV_English, on X at P&B_TV_ENG. That's the size of our show this morning. I'm Abel Sunday, and from me and the entire team here in Abuja, goodbye.